I thought I'd catch some of this lunch hour traffic. I hope y'all's Tuesday has been off to an amazing start so far. I just want to come through and talk about choosing you. Sometimes you may be put in situations where the things or people surrounding you do not fit with what you have grown or who you have grown to be. People who truly work on themselves really take the time out to truly work on themselves, not just outward but inward. I'm fixing my eyebrows. It's time to get them things twisted, but I got time right now. If you have to jeopardize yourself in order to make everyone else happy, or you can't choose you and do the things that you want to get done, you gotta find some better things. Hello, I'm live.
Are you
There.
live?
Yep.
Hey, live.
That's Kim. Tall, handsome guy. Have a good day, okay? Love too. But yes, if your surroundings are not fitting in with who you have or who you are becoming or who you have worked to become, it may be time for you to switch your surroundings around. I know I am big on what feels right for me, what fits with me, not how I can fit into these places or no. The things that align with me, I believe, will come into fruition like it always has. So what I'm saying is you do not have to change who you truly are to fit into spaces that do not accommodate who you truly are. It could be a job, it could be school, it could be a relationship, it could be any of those things. But if it does not fit with who you truly are or who you have worked to become, you have to trust and believe your higher source is going to lead you to the places you need to be. We don't have to get stuck. I say that a lot, that we don't have to get stuck in the places or situations or mindsets that we are in. We can always change that. We're in control of that. But it shouldn't be hard to choose you. It should not be hard to choose you. If you have worked on your insides, you pray about it, you have faith, you follow your spiritual team, you've been on this journey, it shouldn't be hard to choose you. Yes, we're human. Yes, we have these wants and needs that feel good at the time. But that doesn't mean it is meant to stay in our lives forever at all. So just keep moving on. Keep choosing you. If you're someone who has decided you spent your life choosing everyone else, making sure everybody else is good around you, you have the words of encouragement to uplift everybody, but you can't seem to do that for yourself. There's something you got to change. You got to learn to uplift you. I keep looking at all these things going on, but learn to uplift yourself too. You can't just have the upliftment and all of that for everyone around you only, but you don't feed into yourself as well. If you're making videos or you're someone everybody can come and talk to, then they believe that you have answers that help heal them. Well, you need to use the same things that you are telling everybody else. Make sure you're using that for yourself as well. It's not a do as I say, not as I do type of situation. It's a situation where you have to feed into yourself as well. You are important. If you don't see yourself as important, how can you expect other people to see you as important? We tend to we teach people how to treat us by what we allow. Honor yourselves. Have more respect for yourselves and have a backbone. For real. Have a backbone. choose you sometimes, uplift you as well. It is good to pour into other people, but you need to be pouring into yourself as well. Man or woman. It's not a gender that I'm just talking to. I'm talking to everybody. We all might be out here working on ourselves and we're not producing the outcomes that we need, or we're not showing up the way we need to show up for ourselves. Sometimes we have expectations for other people to show up for us when we're not even showing up for ourselves. We cannot put our happiness or anything else on anyone else or anything else. We're in control of all of that. So we have to start making sure that we are pouring into ourselves too, positively pouring into ourselves. I did an episode of what are you telling yourself? That matters. If you go through things on a daily and you go home and at night you sit and you tell yourself, I deserve that, or, well, everybody else treats me like that. And you know for a fact you are living better than you portray. You're a good person. You give back. You pour into people and all of that. We don't have to accept certain treatments from everybody. We need to be pouring into ourselves and teaching people how to treat us. They're not just going to wake up one day and say, oh, I think I'm going to treat you better today, after years of you getting treated like trash. We tend to hold on to things because we see the potential in it. When you learn to start seeing things for what it is, you'll be better off. Because good-hearted people tend to see the good in people, the good in situations, when sometimes those are really messed up things and really messed up situations that you've been through. Pour into yourself. Make sure that you are making sure that your needs are met. And everything, whenever I say your needs are met, it's not always external. There are things internally that we are supposed to be working on. It is not normal for you to be stressed out every day. It is not normal for you to feed negativity into yourself every day. It's not normal for you to beat up on you like everybody else is doing. We have to learn to truly, truly feed our insides, feed our spirits. The only way to get to your authentic self is to heal from the things that you know and things that you don't know that you've accumulated over the years. As kids, we pick up things that we don't even understand what we're doing. Like somebody will keep picking on you. You're bullied every day, and in 1 year you decide, I'm never going to let anybody play with me like that again. And for the next 18 to 20 years, you walk around with this defensive coat on. Nobody can touch me. Nobody. And you don't understand that you built that protective cover to protect yourself. But that doesn't mean that's your true authentic self. That's something that you accumulated over the years to protect yourself. Now, years later, when you're ready to start purging some of these negative things that you've been going through, or when you're trying to, Erykah Badu, empty out your bag from the things that you have let build up in your bag that you didn't deal with. A lot of us, me, myself included, I had to learn this. You'll walk around and you'll tell yourself, I'm okay. Forget that. I'm not going to worry about it. Whatever. It doesn't matter to me. I don't care. But in actuality, we say those things and what we do is try to think about something different. That is not healing the situation. That is not helping the situation that we're in. Okay. That's what I'm trying to say. But make sure you're choosing you. Choose you. You can do it. You can. Nothing in life is free. Nothing in life will be given to you. And you can't expect yourself in everybody else that you come across. You just can't. You got to be you. You got to be you, but you have to figure out who you are, who you truly are, not who you have become based off of a need that you didn't get as a kid or as a teen, or just whatever emotions you accumulated from being beat up on. And that could be physically, mentally, emotionally. Okay? Choose you. If you have chosen people over the years and stuck by their side for years from the potential that you see in them, but their actions and words, it's not showing the potential that you see in them, you gotta let that go. You gotta let that go. We're out here hurting ourselves in many, many, many ways, and you ain't even got to. Okay? I know for me, this purging and this transition that I have been in lately, it is tough. I know I made a parody a few months ago of what people think a spiritual journey looks like, and what it actually is. It's tough. And mine is getting tougher. Right now, I'm in the phase where it's a transition happening. I know what I want. I have purged all kinds of negativity out of me. But now it's about what's next. You're being told that something is coming. Your spirit team, the angel numbers, whatnot, is showing you that something is coming. Right? Something is coming. I don't know if y'all are into angel numbers, but those of you that are into angel numbers, or however your spirit guides, your spirit team, God gets the messages to you, it is amazing. But in the midst of these transitions, I can't even lie, it is hard. No matter who you are, no matter how long you've been on the journey, the transition is hard. But I have learned over the years to trust my angels, my spirit team, spirit guides. I don't know if y'all are into stuff like that, but it works for me. If I'm someone who went directly to God in prayer and let him know what was real, so that made it easier for me to walk in my faith, not what people have told me to believe in. Sometimes you have to go, not even sometimes, go to the source. To the source. Everything doesn't require a middleman. Go to your source. What do you believe? What do you believe to be true for yourself? Who are you? What do you want in life? Do you know any of these questions? I bet all of us can tell a million stories about the bad things that we've been through, but we can't articulate and talk about the things that we have overcame for real. Some of us get stuck in the storms that we are currently going through, that we are blinded and can't see what we have already been brought out of over the years. Y'all don't be forgetting that. You've already overcome so much. So much. You've made it. Everything up until this point, you've made it. You've made it through. So whatever you're fighting today, you can still make it through there. No matter what it is. Go to your higher source with it. Go pray about it. Have faith. It's a lot of people that walk around talking about having faith. It's easy to have faith until it's time to have faith. It's easy to have faith when everything is going perfectly. It is easy to have faith when you can see what the next step is. It is not easy to have faith in the midst of the storm sometimes, but that's when you need your faith the most. When you can't see what's next, but you already know that you've been delivered from everything in the past already before. So I used to only have faith when things were going good. When things were going bad, it was hard. It used to be hard for me to pray. It used to be hard for me to do anything, okay? I had to change that. Because when you sit down and you really start that self journey on finding who you truly are and healing and letting all of that bad stuff get up out of you. When you really start on that journey and start to get to know yourself and start to truly heal, you gonna need that faith, because there are gonna be some days where you just feel like you can't. where you feel like you can't take it anymore. You don't want to be here anymore. Those are the days that you need your faith. Those are the days that you need your faith. You need your faith all the time, but you also you gotta make sure you are spiritually equipped for the journey that you are preparing for. I thought that I was just taking a journey. Initially, I thought that I was just taking a journey on not letting people have control of my emotions, wanting more peace. I wasn't getting peace from around me. I still don't all the time, but you have to learn that, right? My journey was about peace. And there's so much other stuff that came out of it. Have faith. You never know why you're going through something. You never know what the purpose for it is later. You know, it might, whatever it is, it might feel horrible. It might feel like you can't get through it, but you can. You have had moments in life where you felt like you couldn't get through, you weren't going to make it, and you are still here today. Still here today to talk about it. Okay? You are still here today to talk about it. So that means that anything you've ever been through, you have gotten through. I don't know who I'm talking to today, but I'm talking to you. Everything you have ever been through, you got through. Everything you are going to go through in the future, have faith that you're going to get through it just like you did in the past. Okay? The same God as yesterday, today, and forevermore. The same God, the same Spirit God, the same higher source got you through everything up until this point. Have some faith that you will get through this too. Have some faith, okay? For real. Have some faith that you can get through it. A mustard seed. A mustard seed. It is so easy for us to go home and be so negative and beat up on ourselves and think about our day and not want to talk to God and just all kinds of stuff. And it ain't even have to be like that. You've been saved plenty of times. Why do you think it's not going to happen again? You got this. You got this. Now, I didn't get to do my flavored by flavor episode this week, but I will be doing it next week. So I thought I'd go live right now and talk about things. But also, okay, learn to trust yourself. If you have put in the work internally, if you have been working internally, learn to trust yourself. Learn to trust your intuition. Learn to trust your decisions. How can you be out here trying to start businesses and thinking you're going to do this, and this, and you can't decide on some of the simplest things? You're so indecisive. Make up your mind. If you're working on you, learn to trust your decisions as well. Learn to talk and pray over everything instead of doubting. Pray, have faith, believe, go do it, go get it. Okay? It is a hard. Life can be challenging. I don't want to say it's a hard life. Life can be challenging if we let it. We don't have to let it. I know it's only where I'm at right now, it's only 12:12. I know it's noon. I didn't intend to go in. I had like one thing written down that I wanted to talk about, choose you, and it turned into everything else, okay? I like to preach about it not being about my plan all the time. The higher power, God, or the sources, higher sources, it ain't always about your plan. I had this written down. Choose you. That's all I was supposed to talk about. But, hey, the subject spread. I just go with the flow of things. That's how, I'm telling you. We need to start releasing some of this baggage that we carry around on a daily. Okay? You and so broke up over 10 years ago, and you still hurting and stressing and thinking they coming back. Man or female, man or woman. I'm not just talking to somebody, one specific, okay? There are things you are holding on to that you are hurting yourself with, okay? We're working on getting out of survival mode. We are not against ourselves with everybody else that's against us. We're not doing that this year, okay? We're healing this year. We're finding better this year. I am this year. All I am affirmations, all 2025. Okay? I am loved. I am smart. I am creative. I can do that. Okay? I am beautiful. I am a great mother. I am a great father. I am a great sister. I am all 2025. Instead of saying what you don't feel like, what you don't like, what you've been through, start speaking what you're looking forward to. Start speaking who you know you are. Start speaking who your higher source has told you that you are. Okay? Not the streets. Not who, not little what's the name? At work? Nah. This is what I reiterated to my sister. Y'all stop taking criticism from people you wouldn't take advice from. Okay? Adults walking around with their feelings hurt because so-and-so told the other friend at work that, I don't like Jackie. I don't like Benjamin. Why don't they like me? They told you they don't like me. We ain't doing that. Grow up. Quit letting people play with you. Stop walking around uncomfortable. Y'all see? I be having this on. My hair be nappy sometimes. I ain't get my retwist. I don't care. Okay? Control the things that we know we get control. That's how I'm walking. Okay? Yes, I'm being silly. Yes, I'm showing a lot of personality, but I'm really serious. I'm really serious. These are some of the things I've been working on, okay? You'll get caught up people pleasing because you taking criticism from people you wouldn't take advice from, and you sitting up trying to prove them wrong. So you done spent 2 years of your life trying to prove Bethany wrong, and you done missed out on 2 years of your calling, okay? It's that serious. You don't have to get wrapped up in nobody's opinion of you, okay? Know who you are. Work on your true self. Clear out that negativity. Connect with your higher source, okay? And put in the work. What is it that you used to love to do? What gave you life? What made you feel alive? Go back to those things. Find a way to get back into those things. It's not always people that can make you happy. If you are unhappy with yourself, no one can change that for you. Getting in a relationship isn't going to make you feel better about yourself if you already don't feel good about yourself. Figure out why. Why do you feel the way you do about yourself? Why can't you uplift yourself? Why do you have to depend on other people to make you feel happy? That's not other people's jobs. That is an internal job. An internal job. Stop getting attached, letting all of that stuff get attached to you. Okay? I'm into energy. Trust your energy. Trust your intuition. Trust what other people show you. If you sit in the office all day with somebody who talk mess about everybody and tell their business every day, right? And then you sit in there and you tell that same person your business all the time, but you don't think they going back saying nothing to nobody, but you know everybody's business because of that person, you're setting yourself up. You're setting yourself up. Also, look, there will be people in your life that will not support you. Sometimes it's not even that they don't believe in you. They just don't want to support you. They don't want to see you elevate. They don't want you to surpass them. Anything of that nature. It doesn't matter. Keep working, keep doing you. And I guarantee when you get to where you're supposed to be, them people gonna come back around and act like, oh, I was rooting for you this whole time. Can I be a part of it? You can't. You've already showed me what you got for me. Y'all better start believing what people show you. Not just what they say to you, but what they show you. What makes you think that this person that sits in at work with you, telling everybody's business, ain't gonna tell yours? What makes you so special? Especially the people that sit up and talk crazy about their family members to you. I don't even know your family, bro. So I'm gonna sit up and tell you about my family business so you can tell everybody? Hell no. We setting ourselves up for failure. Believe what people show you. Believe what people show you. Protect you. Get you right. Get you right. It might be just a journey with you and God, or you and your spiritual guides, your higher source, whatever you believe in. I don't knock nobody. I think everybody should believe in something so you won't be out here wilding. Okay? I don't care what you believe in. Believe in something. But if you believe in something, walk it. Walk it. Everybody will push onto you their beliefs for you. What are your beliefs for you? What are your beliefs for you? Are your beliefs for you only what everybody else is saying? That's preposterous. Is that what you feel on the inside for real? Nah. I'm telling y'all, it's a different journey. It's a different journey for real. And on this spiritual journey and this journey that I've been on for me, I have learned so much. You can work on yourself as much as you want to. You can change as much of the negative side about you that you want to. You can become this silent, timid being to change everyone's perspective. But in actuality, later on down the line, after you've done all these adjustments because of everybody else, you won't be happy with yourself. You won't be happy with yourself later on down the line. As an adult, it's not about fitting in. It's not about fitting in. Everybody wants to be best friends. That's not what it's about. As an adult, it's about getting your insides right and seeing what you was put on this earth for. What is your purpose for being here? Everybody's purpose isn't going to be big and extravagant. It's not. But everybody has a purpose here. Okay? I'm not trying to push that on you. That's, like I said, that's my beliefs. These are all my beliefs. These are all my opinions, okay? But I'm speaking from experience, man. I went years as a teenager, a young adult with a horrible attitude, lashing out at everybody, not caring about nobody's feelings, just whatever, racking up on karma, basically, bad karma, right? And then I went years in a transition of being quiet. God made me be quiet, and I got to shut up and observe, right? So I spent years loud, obnoxious, just whatever. Then I spent years quiet, observing, turn the other cheek. I only got 4. Turn the other cheek. Spent years doing that. It doesn't matter if I'm loud and obnoxious. It doesn't matter if I'm quiet. There is still going to be somebody that is offended. Okay? So be authentically you. If you put in the work, if you are on the path that you know you're supposed to be on, if you know your self-worth, if you know all these things, trust yourself in the decisions that you make. Pay attention to your surroundings. Self-reflect. A lot of people in this world are walking around and don't even know themselves. They will be some of the rudest or do anything to you. Let you check it. Let you check it. Then they all become victims because they walk around and don't know themselves. It's cause and effect. You played with me, so I had to let you know that you can't play with me like that. a lot of people don't know themselves. They can't see themselves, or they don't want to. A lot of people are also walking around operating out of hurt from things that have happened from the past, even all the way down from things that have happened as kids. Okay? Adults are walking around hurting and don't even know it. You know how they say hurt people is deep. Okay? Some people walk around and think, oh no, this is just me. I didn't mean it like that. Why'd you take it like that? Because I took it like that and it's rude. It doesn't make sense what you just said. People are unaware, but let you say something that hurts their feelings. Oh, they know. Oh no, that was wrong. God, learn to be your authentic self. Don't stop adjusting who you are to fit into these areas that no longer serve you. You're hurting yourself. But yes. But yeah, I was only supposed to be on here for a little while. But it's real, y'all. I was supposed to be leaving, getting off work early and stuff. But for real, you gotta love you, know you, be true to you. But it's a process. It's not gonna happen overnight. It may take. I ain't gonna do that to you, but the journey may take a while. But be true to it. Choose you. We know what don't feel good to us. We know what does not fit in our lives. We know when we outgrow something. We be in denial. We be in denial about things because of potential. You know? I see the potential in you. I see the potential in this place. This place used to fit. You know what I mean? Where are my car keys? But yeah. I'll probably get back on here and go live when I get to the house. Y'all see I put my glasses on. I can't. Thomas J, he can't see without his glasses. Thomas J. I'm just playing. Nah, but y'all, I'm serious though. Yeah, I be preachy, but I got personality too. Y'all see when the door open. I gotta see. It's Rocky. But, yeah, man, I'll probably get back on with a more put together something. But I will be putting the next episode up this weekend. I thought about doing one of the episodes today or sometime this week and doing another one this weekend since I had to miss. But I did miss the episode this weekend and I have a cold. I'm getting better, but I will be back on later today. And I might do an extra podcast episode this week and still do one this weekend to make up for the one that I missed. But y'all have a great day. Have a great evening. And I will check back in later.